Good afternoon and welcome to Nora's Dog Training Company. We're here this afternoon with Schatzi and Brandy, and what we're going to be demonstrating for you today on video is your little girl's ability to understand and respond to her formal on-leash obedience commands. The little tiny corrections and lots of motivations that we give the puppies when we're working with them, and the training equipment that we're using. Brandy's using a regular 6-foot web training leash, and she keeps the bulk of the leash folded neatly in her right hand. That leaves her left hand free to give any correction that's needed, and the only correction that we give is a little tug and release on the training collar, and that is the second piece of equipment that we're using. Rich will bring home several different training collars for you to choose from because we always want you to be comfortable with the training equipment that you're using. Now Schatzi's sitting very nicely at Brandy's left, which is where all of our obedience training is done. And the first exercise that they're going to demonstrate for us is heeling. Heeling is proper walking on a leash, and the command is Schatzi heel. At this point, she has a job to do, and that is to maintain pace with you when you're walking, not forging ahead or lagging behind, and each time that you stop your feet, whether it's to cross traffic or talk to a neighbor, she should be sitting nicely at your left and waiting for her next command. And you see that if Brandy changes pace, she was moving more quickly, now she's moving more slowly. Schatzi maintains pace with Brandy. And Brandy makes it fun. She's always telling her she's a good girl. And the next command that we're going to demonstrate is the sit stay. The stay is a hand and a voice command. You can practice this right in your house. You don't have to go outside where there's all the distractions. Practice in the house first because you're learning it. She knows it, but you're learning it. So give yourself the benefit of the doubt and practice in the privacy of your own home. Use your video as a training aid to help you remember everything, because we throw a lot at you on the day the dog comes home. Brandy leaves her in another sit stay. She turns to face her. And this time, instead of returning back to her, Brandy's going to demonstrate the come on command. Coming to you is always a happy command. She gets praised for a good job. Now, if she drops her head, Brandy's going to tell her no, because when you control the dog's head, you control the whole dog. As soon as she drops her head, she's no longer heeling. Brandy's going to use her name in a happy voice and call her in. And she has her sit right in front, so she's not jumping all over you. Oh, and her smile. She smiles bigger and better than any dog I've ever met, and I've met a lot. And there's a lot of dogs that smile, but she holds the record. Now the next command that we're going to demonstrate is the down from a heel position. So always have her seated first. You're going to take your left open palm, push it straight down toward the ground, and give the one-word command to down and stay. And don't let her get over on you.
No.
She's a tester.
Down.
And you can tell she knew that she wasn't doing the right thing.
Stay. Stay.
Brandy returns all the way back around her. She always flips over and gives her her belly. And you can tell she enjoys doing this. Her tail is up. She's very focused. She's having fun with it.
Down. Down. Stay. Stay.
And that's your down from a heel position. Brandy calls her in and has her sit. And the very last command that we're going to demonstrate for you is the down from a distance. Now this is a little bit harder command, so Brandy's not going to walk all the way out to the end of her leash. Your homework is going to be to be able to get further and further away. She's going to use her right hand to give the command, and she's going to tell her to down.
Down.
That is the hardest command to down from a distance because you're not right next to her. And getting her to hold her stays, you're going to time her. If she has a 10-second long down stay the next day, make it 15.
Down. Oh, good. Stay.
And she's waiting for the treat.
Stay. Stay. Stay.
Now we have demonstrated for you Schatzi's formal on-leash obedience commands. Rich will go over everything with you, answer any questions that you have. She's been a joy to have, she really has. She's a lot of fun. We laugh with her all the time. And we want to thank you for choosing Nora's Dog Training Company.